Did you know that the sanctuary policies in the US have turned it into a hub for illegal immigration, offering more benefits to undocumented immigrants than to its own citizens? This shift, unforeseen just 5 years ago, has led to significant impacts. Today, we will delve into the top states advocating for legal immigration that are grappling with the consequences of their policies. Stay with us till the end to discover what's happening in Oregon that's sparking widespread debate. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Number 10, California. California, once famed for its perpetual sunshine, stunning beaches, and the allure of Hollywood, was the go-to destination for a relaxed, dream-filled life. People flocked here, enchanted by the idea of a golden paradise. Remember when $5 lattes were a luxury for those back east? Here, splurging on a $20 avocado toast while surfing seemed justified. High rents were just part of the charm for those seeking enlightenment by the ocean with a kale smoothie in hand. However, times have changed. Today, Californians hold on to their reusable grocery bags a bit tighter, grumbling about the increasing traffic and the commercialization of meditation retreats. California's transformation from a land of dreams to a state building barriers to preserve its treasures is evident. Crime rates have surged by 6%, and law enforcement appears overwhelmed. Is this the price of declaring itself a sanctuary state? Prioritizing undocumented immigrants over its own residents has led to a profound crisis. Number 9, Colorado. Critics of Colorado's sanctuary state policies argue that these measures complicate crime control, overburden hospitals and universities, and strain government resources. They point out that when a state struggles to care for its own citizens, it becomes increasingly challenging to support newcomers. Concerns about rising crime rates, although present before the policies, have intensified, leading some to question if the situation has worsened. Furthermore, the influx of undocumented immigrants demanding additional support has raised alarms about whether the state's services can meet the increased demand. On the flip side, proponents of sanctuary policies argue that welcoming immigrants enriches the economy and community diversity. They highlight the valuable skills immigrants bring, aiding community growth. However, opponents counter that this comes at a significant cost, straining resources and raising safety concerns. Thus, the debate hinges on whether the benefits of sanctuary policies outweigh the associated challenges. Number 8, Connecticut. Connecticut, once a symbol of economic prosperity and stability, now grapples with rising housing costs, unemployment pockets, and a growing homeless population. The state's recent embrace of sanctuary policies has sparked intense debate. Opponents argue that the surge in migration, particularly of undocumented immigrants, is stretching resources thin. Housing costs have skyrocketed, with a modest 2-bedroom apartment in Fairfield County now renting for $2,500, up from $1,800. This increase has left many struggling to afford housing. Additionally, unemployment rates in blue-collar sectors, once the state's economic backbone, have risen. Critics argue that these jobs are being taken by undocumented immigrants willing to work for lower wages, displacing native-born citizens. The visible rise in homelessness in urban centers like Bridgeport and Hartford exacerbates anxieties about an overburdened social safety net. Number 7, Illinois. Illinois faces a unique aspect of Chicago's migrant crisis, where many migrants arriving in the state do not intend to settle permanently. Since 2022, over 35,000 migrants, mainly from Texas, have been sent to Chicago. However, the costs of their departure are borne by government agencies. Many asylum seekers, initially sent to Chicago, eventually move elsewhere, further straining state resources. The influx has coincided with rising crime rates, creating hardships for migrants and overwhelming resources. Some argue that taxpayer money is being misused, questioning whether this is a consequence of Illinois' sanctuary status. Number 6, Massachusetts. Massachusetts has experienced a significant increase in undocumented residents, with an estimated 120,000 between 2010 and 2021. This influx has led to about 4.3% of Boston's population consisting of illegal immigrants. Balancing compassion with resource management has become a major challenge. Last year, the situation escalated to a tipping point, prompting Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey to declare a state of emergency and activate the state National Guard. She also requested federal financial assistance and expedited work authorizations to help new arrivals find jobs more quickly. Number 5, New Jersey. In New Jersey, some people believe that sanctuary state policies have effectively legalized illegal migration, leading to various issues. They argue that undocumented immigrants are taking jobs that could go to legal residents, contributing to higher crime rates. Additionally, overcrowded schools strain resources and burden taxpayers. Despite these challenges, critics feel that the federal government isn't doing enough to address the situation. The rise in makeshift tent communities has added to the suffering of both migrants and local residents, sparking debates about the true impact of sanctuary policies. Number 4, New York. New York City, once a beacon of freedom and opportunity symbolized by the Statue of Liberty, now faces significant challenges due to its sanctuary city status. Since 2022, over 110,000 migrants have arrived, prompting concerns about the city's ability to cope with the influx. Mayor Eric Adams has voiced worries about the negative impacts on the city, particularly with limited federal support. New York City is legally required to provide housing for anyone in need, adding to the complexity of homelessness and housing issues. The city has resorted to using facilities like hotels, a cruise ship terminal, and a former police academy to address these challenges. Number 3, Washington, D.C. It's surprising to see that Washington, D.C., the revered birthplace of American ideals, is now grappling with migration issues. As the nation's capital and political epicenter, the city holds a unique place in American history. However, it now finds itself at the center of a migration debate, raising questions about the impact of sanctuary policies on the city's resources and safety. Number 2, Oregon. According to the United States Constitution, being an undocumented immigrant is classified as a civil violation, not a criminal offense. Deportation is the accepted penalty for being in the country without proper documentation, raising concerns about human rights. Oregon is facing significant challenges due to these policies. Crime rates have increased, and homelessness has risen. In 2022, a report from the Department of Housing and Urban Development revealed that there were 17,759 homeless Oregonians during a point-in-time survey. This situation has left local communities struggling to cope. Number 1, Vermont. Vermont is experiencing a surge in illegal border crossings, with the number more than doubling from 2022. This increase indicates that more migrants are choosing to travel through Canada instead of Mexico to evade detection. Despite many still using legal ports of entry, over 12,200 individuals were apprehended crossing illegally from the north in 2023, up from 3,578 arrests the previous year. Local communities are in turmoil, with the government's sanctuary status exacerbating the challenges faced by residents. The situation raises questions about how Vermont can effectively handle the migrant crisis. What are your thoughts on these issues? If you learned something new today, hit the like button.